Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of an informal one, but I figured I would do an update as to how things are going. Um, I'm at home, and I'm no longer employed at Mercer. Um, it got to the point I couldn't make my truck payment anymore, and it was having issues again. And I also wanted to clarify a couple of things. Uh, some people got the impression in my last video that I was blaming, or my last few videos, that I was blaming Mercer for my problems. And some guys in the Facebook group for Mercer found my videos, and I started getting a lot of harassment. I actually got banned from the Mercer Facebook group, and it was bad. So I wanted to clarify, Mercer is not entirely to blame for the situation that I'm in. It is a whole bunch of different mitigating factors. Essentially, I was going this direction since last year, pretty much since I bought that truck. Um, the lesson to be learned is don't trust anybody. You know, the guy who sold me that truck, he told me that it had the extended warranties and all that, and it didn't. And about 3 months after I got it, it broke down the first time, and that was, $7,000 worth of repairs that needed to be done. And then it just kept breaking down pretty much every month after that. And all in all, since December, I've sunk about $15,000 worth of repair work into that truck, and I never had the time to build up a maintenance reserve. And I didn't put that much of a priority into the maintenance reserve because I thought it had the warranties. Obviously, I was wrong. So, but it just got to the point to where I was staying out 2 months at a time and not getting ahead. In fact, falling further behind. So I decided to pack it in and go home, and I'm in the process of cleaning out the truck now and getting everything taken out of it and returning it to Kenworth. Meanwhile, I'm looking for some kind of a local job. I got a few applications in to different companies. Um, I'm even applying to do pizza delivery again, because I want to be home. I'm tired of being on the road constantly and not getting to spend time with, you know, my girlfriend and actually having a life. So we're gonna see how that goes. Um, since I didn't have to make the car payment this month, I have a little bit of a or car payment and truck payment this month. I have a little bit of a cushion to work with. Um, so I got a couple of weeks. Um, but as far as my overall assessment of Mercer, if you have a low truck payment, it works. Um, the problem with Mercer is there's so many people that are, you know, ingrained there. So many people that have been there for so long, and they have all the hookups, and they get all the good loads. They try to say there's a first in, first out system, but one of the things that I noticed when I made the post that blew everything up, I was asking about fleet owners and which ones were good to talk to. And I got messaged by one of the fleet owners, um, and they pretty much told me that they were agents. And at Mercer, agents are the people who get the loads from the brokers, and then they offer the loads to the drivers. And these people were agents, and they were also fleet owners. And they pretty much told me that their drivers get first pick of their freight. So if there's one of those, then there's multiples, and that's just not fair. It's not fair to the rank and file drivers because they get the dregs, the loads that the fleet owners weren't able to get to their drivers, and between that and the low rates, you know, at least with van, it's not doable with a new truck, especially with all the emissions control problems and whatnot. Um, so yeah, I mean, if you have a low payment, and I'm talking $1,000 a month, or your truck is paid off, then Mercer may be the place for you, at least for van. If you're willing to do flatbed, do flatbed. But doing dry van with a high truck payment at Mercer, just it isn't gonna work. Honestly, when I was leasing a truck from Swift and doing their freight, I was actually overall making more money with Swift. So take that as you will. But anyhow, that's it for now. Until next time, drive safe, y'all.